Hey guys, Swordsman here. Got another game of Battlefield 3. I am once again on PC gameplay, and I know this is Kharg Island, but it's Conquest this time. I seem to end up on this map a lot. Luckily, I happen to like it, I guess. This was from a couple days ago. I had saw that a slew of friends were playing on PC, so I actually joined them in progress, or in session, or whatever, off of Battlelog. And, few games happened. I didn't join the Skype call or anything. I don't even know if there was a Skype call, but as they trickled out, I think this game came down to Vanished 001 was in here. I think Red Dragons was still in here or came in late. I don't know. In fact, I'm not even sure if Red and I were on the same team, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, this was a pretty fun game, actually. It was a mix of playing the objective and still having fun. The game itself was about 24 minutes long. I did edit it down a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I just figured I'd talk about this gameplay because I enjoyed it a good bit. And one of the things that I liked most was that I came in here, capping flags, and then I'd hop in a jet when it was available. But this game I did pretty poorly in jets. I actually edited them out. I got into a jet 3 times. The first time the plane was C4'd, and when I went to take off, I got blown up. How the fuck that works, I have no idea. Anyone can tell me that. No fucking clue how that happened. Another time, the plane ahead of me on the runway was crashed, and I thought I could get through or around the debris, but I died trying to get around it. And the third time I took off, flew around, and then both the jet and the attack chopper had their upgrades and it just fucking blew me to pieces. I don't have missiles yet. I popped my flares on the one, but then they just tag teamed me and I was done. So the jet gameplay got edited out, but the process of going from flag capping to jet flying was actually a really fun thing that I got a kick out of, and I think I did fairly well. You're going to see what I consider a pretty badass PTFO streak in this game, and it should be coming up shortly. For the most part, ooh. I love the hip fire, the Scar. I'm not gonna lie, I think the Scar is probably due for a bit of a tone down compared to some of the other weapons. It just seems like it's way more powerful, and the stats seem to back that up now that they are available and decompiled and stuff. Though alternatively, that does mean that weapon reviews will be coming in full force. I just need to make up a bit of a PNG layout, sort of like a new look to the briefing room information overlay. Hopefully I can do that myself. Otherwise, I'll try to get somebody else to help me out with a nice looking overlay and I can go from there, but we'll see. Now, this time I lose the fight to the guy coming down off the stairs, and it's okay. I'm going to spawn in here on Vanished 001. Just FYI, if you are not familiar with Vanished, he is an outstanding Aussie gamer. He is so fun to play with, so fun to talk to, just a really cool guy. He posts videos to YouTube. He had a bit of a struggle with his channel there for a little bit, but he did get partnered through Pixel Enemy. Pixel Enemy is very cool. Love those guys. And so if you are not familiar with Vanish, you should go check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description again. I cannot recommend him enough. He's becoming one of my favorite people to play with. Just so laid back and relaxing and just fun to play with. So here begins the PTFO streak, and I'm going to start it off with capping a flag and then getting those fucking dog tags. Not gonna lie, getting dog tags like that felt pretty fucking good. Just makes me tingle whenever I saw that was a dog tag moment. So we did cap that flag, got a dog tag kill, and now I'm running across the road. I should have checked both ways, but what can you do? I'm gonna hop in here, because I found in this map, you really want to try to keep cover around as much of you as possible at all times, because it just ends poorly. You sort of neglect keeping cover between you and where would-be sightlines are. But there, I pick off that guy running across the street, and there's a guy ducking around behind the oil tanker. For a moment I thought about shooting the tanker, but I figured I might take too many bullets, so I just was decided to wait patiently, and I was rewarded with another easy kill. Gonna duck over here and begin capping this flag as well. For the record, this is the second flag cap of this life, and the streak will be continuing. I do have Vanish spawned in to the left. I think he spawned on me or he came over this way. I was losing that gunfight, and that's something that you really got to learn on Battlefield 3. In that, if you even think you're losing a gunfight, just go prone, get behind cover, get out of there, and then sort of regroup. That is something that I myself am struggling with making myself actually do what I'm suggesting here, but it is coming along, and retreating from a gunfight is something that I consider it a valuable skill to possess when it comes to Battlefield. Because frankly, this is something you really can't do in Call of Duty with just how fast you die. And in some situations, you can't do it in Battlefield 3 also, but in many of them you can if you think ahead enough. We're coming over here to get this flag, but we hear the rumbling of a tank, so I tried to get some line of sight blockage between me and it, so maybe it didn't notice me or couldn't shoot me directly. Then I think I hear Vanish opened up fire, and then somebody else did something like, fuck it, I'm going to join in on this point pinata as well. Luckily, I got to disable for the 300 points. And another rocket, and damn, vehicle destroy assist. Oh well, I'll take it. I got a lot of points out of that. I love point pinatas. It makes me smile. Mow him down yet again and duck through the containment crates. One thing I like about this particular flag is there's a lot of areas you can cap it from, whether you're inside or you're outside. It seems to add a good bit of variety for your cover. But now that we've got that one capped, I'm going to motor my ass on down along here, completely ignoring what I've suggested previously with putting cover between you. But here is my favorite spot to travel. This little corridor between cement wall and shipping containers, it's probably the safest damn spot on the map. You can run pretty damn far without letting off the sprint button for a pretty long time. I mean, it's just such a really good safe travel route when going from point A to point B, so to speak, figuratively, not literally the A to B. Oh, wait, is this A to B? I don't think so. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point has been made that it's a good safe corridor to travel through. Unless there's a claymore. Ooh, maybe I should start putting a claymore in there. Oh, that would be dirty, wouldn't it? Just a random claymore sitting in there as you think you're safe running through this channel. And so I've been watching the minimap more, and I see the guys coming. Minimap awareness is becoming so damn important. It's not just the spotting anymore. You gotta watch for those people to light up from the gunfire. I was able to mow him down because the minimap told me he was coming. We did finish capping this, and yeah. This has been, what is it? 1, 2, 3, then 4 different base caps and 1 life. Mixing a slew of kills, a vehicle disable. I consider that quite the PTFO streak. But maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys got something better. Maybe you guys can outdo that, you know, and show me what it's all about, what you guys can do. PTFO, you know, sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it, but in this game it definitely went well. I felt my running around with Vanish and everything, our actions really did help turn the tide of the game, because if you may have noticed, throughout the early part of this video so far, we were kind of losing. We were oftentimes 3 capped or sometimes 4 capped, and I'd like to think Vanish and I's giant run across the map up and down really helped swing the tide of this particular game into our favor, because we just started to ink our way back into the ticket competition, and just by being relentless when it comes to capping flags. There you see another example of the power of the Scar. It just drops people so damn fast. It's crazy. It's actually more powerful up close than most of the assault rifles, which is what you would expect, I guess, for an SMG. But then the damage fall off isn't too big either. So yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking too much about the weapon stats right now. I know. This isn't really a weapon review, and we're getting a little off topic of this awesome PTFO gameplay clip, but we'll see what we can do. We'll deal with it for now. Weapon reviews are coming, however, both the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to all the weapons in Battlefield 3. Alright, so with that captured, I'm back off again, and then I think that I edited it out, getting mowed down in the street, and then a time up in the jets, actually. So now we are once again back at the buildings, trying to cap our ass off and do what we can. I'm sort of a little turned around here, not sure which way to run, where they're at. See that right there? Decent, what I would consider medium long range for a Scar. I don't know how hurt he was previously. Oh shit! Sometimes a small will save your life. I mean, no, I'm not normally one to bust it out on infantry, but I was trying to go for the tank, and it saved my ass when I saw that guy hop over the wall. I thought I had a pretty nice stand here, killing 3 guys before I finally got overran by a fellow Scar user, and down I went. Never did get a chance to fire a shot off at that tank, but what can you do? I killed his infantry that was supporting it. I left this in because it made me laugh. Vanished and I were just off to the races here, coming across, and I spot this guy to the left. Did you see that? Did you see it? I'm like, what the fuck is a sniper doing all the way out here? I had to stop and try to make him pay. He seems to win the Oblivious Award of the game because he, I don't even think he fired a shot the entire time we were there. Maybe he was AFK, I have no idea. Ultimately, it does not matter. I continued on my way while Vanish got the construction site. I think it's a construction site. Vanish got that one. I continued down here to cap this one. And right now, these two flag caps that we're pulling off right now is basically going to be the final nail in the coffin for this game winner. And that'll be it. Whew. Well, I thought this was a good game. I enjoyed it anyway. Hopefully you guys did as well. We are coming to the conclusion. For weapon reviews, you got to remember, I can only review the weapons I have unlocked so far. That basically means I have most of the engineer weapons and most of the support weapons. So you'll probably be likely to see me start off with those, mix in some shotguns, the all-kit weapons, and probably the KH from the assault kit that you unlock through Spec Ops. To sort of get us rolling here, and before I begin to expand on the others, that should be a pretty good variety there to get us going and get you guys some stats for some of the useful weapons. Because let's face it, most of you guys play engineer anyway, so I figure the engineer weapons should be pretty useful information to get out to you guys as soon as possible. Alright, now the game really is almost over, and I left this part in because I thought I had a pretty cool moment here coming up in a construction site that I was quite proud of. I think it really shows that I've knocked the rust off of some of my mouse skills and have been able to hold my own in some pretty neat gunfights, where typically you probably would have expected me to die in this situation. Get that guy, luckily he never looked at me. Come through here and I start taking shots. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Kill him. Now I definitely know that they know I'm around. That guy comes through. Luckily I caught him with his pants down. That was 3 guys. 2 with the SCAR, 1 with the pistol. I should have just laid down here and waited for the game to end, but I knew there was somebody else shooting me. I had trouble acquiring target, and so he finally got his revenge and I went down. But that is game. It was GG. And pretty good score from my standards, at least. It's no Blink or Jimmy the Snake or anything, but I enjoyed this one. I felt I worked pretty hard for this win, plus I had fun during this game, so that really is quite the trifecta of gaming goodness. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give a like. If not, no worries, give a dislike, or just fuck off and don't click anything. That's cool too. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.